Hi guys, I'm Teacher Hernan and welcome to my channel, Math for You. In this video, the topic is on problem solving made easy using blocks part 1. Please don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell for you to be updated with all my latest videos. So let's get started. Let's have problem number 1. Number 1, the problem is the difference between two numbers is 172. If the bigger number is 5 times the smaller number, find their sum. So let's write bigger number here. Let's write bigger number then smaller number here. Then let's draw the blocks. So how are you going to draw the blocks? So let's start with the smaller numbers. So if this block represent the smaller number, the bigger number is 5 times the smaller number, so we need 5 blocks here, right? So assuming the blocks are equal, so let's set 1. Let's draw 5 blocks. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, assuming the 5 blocks are equal. And what do we do next is to look for the difference. So where is the difference here? So if you notice, these 4 blocks here is their difference. Do you agree? Yes. And that 4 blocks represent, again, that their difference is 172. So these 4 blocks is the 172. So what are we going to do next is to get, or the next thing for us to do is to know the value of each block. Since 4 blocks is 172, so we divide 172 by 4, correct? And that will give you 43. So each block here is 43. So let me write 43 inside the blocks. 43, 43. Now, can we get now the sum of these two numbers? Yes, we can add 43, all these 43 here, or we simply multiply 43 times, how many 43s are there? There are 6. So 43 times 6 to get the sum instead of adding. So what's 43 times 6? That's 258. Correct. So if we add these two numbers, we will get 258. Okay, let's go to problem number 2. Randy counts the number of legs of some rabbits and birds. There are 46 legs in all. If there are 15 rabbits and birds, how many animals of each kind are there? So again, let's use blocks to solve this problem. So since there are 15 rabbits, so we need to draw 15 blocks. So let me draw 15 blocks. Let's say 1. So assuming the blocks are equal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So assuming these 15 blocks represent the animals, so assuming if all the animals are birds, so they have 2 legs. So let's put 2 legs here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. But we need 36 legs. So if I'll subtract 46 minus The legs here I have is 30. So we need 16 more legs. We need 16 more legs to have 46 legs. So let's put these 16 legs here. Let's add 2 more. Since we know the rabbits have 4 legs, correct? So let's add 2 more legs here. So this is a rabbit because there are 4 legs, right? So we'll put these 16 legs here. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. So if you count the number of legs now, we have 46 legs already. So, can you answer now the question? How many animals of each kind are there? So, all this with 4 legs are what? The rabbits, correct, since rabbits have 4 legs. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so there are 8 rabbits, and all this with 2 legs are the birds. So how many birds are there? Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you add all, there are 15 animals, correct? So our answer is 8 rabbits and 7 birds. Now let's solve problem number 3. The total salary of 4 men and 2 women a day is 1,652. By the way, there's a correction here. This must be 52. So let's make correction. Again, this is 1,652. If a man receives 50 pesos more than a woman, how much? First question is how much is the salary of a man? Then second question, how much is the salary of a woman? So let's start solving this problem with 1 man and 1 woman. So let me draw. Let's start with 1 man and 1 woman. So as we know, a man has 50 more than a woman. So if this is the money, if this block represents the money of a woman, by the way, this is A, sorry. So the man has this money, and assuming these two are equal, so the man has this plus the 50 more. So let's add excuse me, let's add 50 more here. There. So again, this is 1 man which has 50 more than a woman. Now let's go back to the original problem. There are 4 men and 2 women. So let's add 3 more since there are 4 men. So let's add 3 more of this to have 4 men. So assuming these blocks are equal, so let's add 50 here. So we have 1, 2 men already. Add another 1 man. So we have 3 men now. So this is 50. And 1 more to have 4 men. Correct? There. So this is 50 pesos. So we have 4 men now. Then we have 2 women. 2 women. So let's add 1 more here to have 2 women. So assuming these blocks are equal. Now again, if we add all these, their salary, total salary is 1,652 pesos. Okay? Can you follow? Now, if you notice, these 6 blocks here are equal or the same. So why not remove all this so that we can get the value of each block here. So to remove, we simply subtract, correct? So let's subtract 1,652 minus what? This is 200, correct? So this is 200. So if you subtract 200 here, that will give us 1,452. Sorry, it's 52. Okay. So this 1,452 is the total of this 6 blocks. So to get 1 block here, so we need to divide this by 6. So let's divide 1,452 by 6. These 6 blocks here to get the value of 1 block. And that will give us 242. So 1 block here is 242 pesos. Let's write 242. 242. Same with this. This is 242. 242. 242 rather. And so with this, 242. Now, let's answer. Let's go back to the question number letter A. How much is the salary of a man? So, the salary of a man is this one. Because this blocks represent 1 man, right? The salary of 1 man. So, to answer letter A, just add 242 pesos. 242 pesos plus the 50. And a man receives how much? 292. Correct. So that's for letter A. The answer is 292 pesos. And what about for the letter B? How much is the salary of a woman? So a woman, obvious. This is the salary of a woman, which is 242. Problem number 4. Armand and Jacob had 599 pesos. After Armand spent 120 pesos and Jacob 254 pesos, the amount of money Jacob had left was 4 times the remaining amount of money of Armand. How much did Jacob have at first? So let me write first their names. Let's have Armand here. Okay, Armand. Then Jacob here. Again, after spending, it says Jacob had 4 times, no, Armand. So if this is the money left, if this block represents the money left of Armand, so Jacob had 4 times. So let's draw 4 blocks, assuming the blocks are equal. These two are equal. So with this, let's draw 4, 3, and 4. Then let's go back to the money they spent. So let's add Armand spent 120. So let's put 120 here. Let's draw a dotted line to represent the money spent, 120. Then Jacob spent, let's add dotted line again. He spent 254 pesos. So after they spent this, Jacob had 4 times than Armand. So before spending, the two had how much? Their total money is 599 pesos. Okay? 599. So, again, these 5 equal boxes plus these 2, their total is 599. So, let's remove these 2 amount here so that we will have 5 equal parts. So, let's subtract 599 minus these 2, their total is 374, correct? 374, and that will give you what? 225, correct? This 225 pesos is the total of these 5 blocks. So to get 1 block, divide this by 5. So let's divide 225 by 5, and that will give us 45, correct? So each block here represents 45 pesos. Let's write 45 here and 45 there. So we can answer now the question, how much did Jacob have at first? So at first Jacob had this amount. the 45, 45, 45, 45, and the 254 pesos. So, instead of you add this, just multiply 45 times 4, because there are 4 of 45, then plus this 254. So, if you multiply this will give you 180. 180 plus the 254. So Jacob had, add this, you get 434. Okay, so our answer is 434. Okay, let's go to our last problem. Number 5. In a class of 40 pupils, 2/5 are girls. If 3/8 of the boys like basketball, how many boys do not like basketball? So let's draw a block that represents 40 pupils. So let me draw a block. Okay, assuming this block represents 40 pupils. Okay, then we need to have 2/5 to get the number of girls. So we need to divide this into 5 parts. So assuming the parts are equal. Okay, so we have 5 parts. Then if we get 2 parts, so this is 2/5, correct? So this represents the number of girls. So if these 2 blocks represent the number of girls, meaning these 3 blocks represent the number of boys. Now, 5 equal parts is 40. So how to get the value of 1 part? We simply divide the 40 by 5 equal parts, correct? And that will give us 8. So each part here is 8. Do you agree? So if you notice, there are 8, 8, 8. That's 24. So there are 24 boys. Now, from these 24 boys, 3/8 like basketball, meaning 5/8 do not like basketball. So, let's get 5/8 here. We simply multiply this by 5/8, correct? So, we can use cancellation. We can divide this by 8. We get 1 and 3. So, we multiply 3 times 5. That's 15 over 1, or simply 15. So, our answer is 15 boys do not like basketball. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.